Alright, it's time to leave the low desert of Arizona and head for higher ground. The weather's getting warmer and I'm in search of cooler temperatures, so let's head up towards Williams, Arizona and see what's going on up there. Ready to hit the road? Show you where I ended up. You're never gonna believe this place. Holy moly. Look. I'm gonna give you a 360. I have it all to myself. I don't see another soul. Gotta tell you, the road getting here was the first time I really pushed Phoenix. Yeah, the road getting here is quite an experience. Quite an adventure in itself. Holy cow. And I'm going to have to keep an eye on the weather, because if it rains, I'm screwed. I'll be here a while if it rains. But look, Capone's happy. Look at how beautiful it is. I can't just flip the camera. Well, I can, but I can't see. How? Let's do this so that I'm not in the way. Look at my spot. Can you imagine what it's going to look like tonight? All the stars. And the moon is like a half, so it'll be dark up until pretty late. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. And it's going to be cooler. It's probably about 70 degrees. Versus about 83 I was in Parker, Arizona. Yeah. Awesome, huh? I am very happy. I'm going to get unpacked. Oh, I went to Costco. And Pellegrino was on sale. So I got 3 cases of Pellegrino. Look. There's 3 in there. So yeah, I got to get groceries put away. And I want to go explore a little bit. Pretty excited to be here. See you later. Bye. I really don't know what my crazy dog was doing out there. He was going back and forth. He was on the scent of something, but I wanted to wait and see how long it took him to realize I wasn't around. Here he comes. Can you see him? This always reminds me of the opening scene of Little House on the Prairie with Laura Ingalls running down the hill. This is my own version of Laura Ingalls. Capone Ingalls. He'll do that. He'll go off on a scent. And then before he knows it, he can't find me and he'll come running back. His nose in the wind always. Huh, bud? What'd you smell? There's a lot of elk poop. What'd you smell? Oh, he seems to be on a mission. What a happy dog. Huh? What a happy dog. Alright. Let's finish our walk. Now that you're back with me. You want to go? What are you doing? You need water now, huh? That was a lot of running for an old man.
Total time 17 minutes and 28 seconds. Burned 115 calories. Split pace 17 minutes 24 seconds per mile.
It was well worth the drive. It's still warm, I can't see, the sun's in my eyes, so I'm going to flip you here in a minute. But it's probably, I don't know, in the shade it feels a lot cooler. Actually, it's probably somewhere in the 70s, but it's still 10 degrees cooler here than it was in my camp in Parker. Look at this spot. There's nobody out here. I have it all to myself. It's going to be cooler. I think the nights are in the high 30s, low 40s. Because I'm higher up in elevation. High desert now instead of low desert. And look at it, I have it all to myself. How cool is that? I am very happy. It's really quiet. This is why I live this life. Look, all the crowds are down in Quartzsite, Parker, Lake Havasu, and look, I have this all to myself because I choose to go off the beaten path and not follow the herd. I kind of am happy about this. Actually, maybe I'll make a video about that. A lot of people have mentioned that after the New York Times article, they were afraid that we were ruining it for everybody, and my comment back was that regulations are only going to happen where people are herding. You know, if there's a million visitors to one area a year and the government or the state starts seeing an opportunity to make money, well, yeah. But a place like this that only gets, I don't know, 100 visitors a year, it's not going to be worth their time. So if we spread out and find our own places, you know, and I understand that's not for everybody. People like people. It's not that I don't like people. I also just happen to like my solitude. Yeah, and I haven't been able to step out my front door and not see anybody for several weeks. So I am in heaven. This is pretty awesome. So I've been watching the weather and it's gonna rain and I'm not ready to leave yet, so I'm gonna go into town and I'm gonna make sure I'm all supplied up so that I can stay here. It's gonna rain for several days and then it's gonna clear up. So I think the most, if I did get stuck here, I think the most would be a week. So I just wanna make sure I'm all supplied up and I can ride anything out. So I'm gonna head into town, which is about 20 miles away, and get supplied up and come back. First stop is propane, and luckily propane wasn't too far away. Now I'm all stocked up, so I know I've got plenty for my oven, my refrigerator, and my furnace, and full tank of propane ready to go. Next stop is the grocery store. All right, Safeway is done. That's my last stop. I had gotten to camp, I don't know, 4 days ago and had pretty much supplied up except for propane. I was about 3/4 of a tank on propane. And I thought about getting it that day, but I was kind of done running errands, and I figured I'd want a day in town within a few days anyway. And then I saw that the storm was coming, a lot of rain, and so today was really the only day I could get out. Everything starts tomorrow, and it's going to be a rainy week, and the road is pretty dirt and rugged and rumbly, and so I needed to make sure I was going to have enough supplies in case I'm stuck there for a week. So this is how living in an RV, I prepare for a storm. Make sure I have plenty of gas, making sure I have enough groceries, water, propane, and everything I need in case I need to stay put for a week or longer. I'm all set. I could probably live for 2 weeks and be fine, although I am 2/3 down on, I'm 2/3 full of water, but I shouldn't need any more than a week. All right, let's get back to camp. This is a first. Ace Hardware had a dump station, and it was free with 5 gallons of propane, and I filled up at propane at Ace Hardware 12 miles away, and they said that was okay because the other one didn't have a dump station. So I got my holding tanks emptied. They had a reverse osmosis water machine. They didn't have any other fresh water, and I'm 2/3 full on my fresh water tank. But let me see. Arizona water is salty. I filled up 4 gallons and put it in the toilet to try to clean it up a little bit, and 4 gallons to drink, and I think I have another 2 gallons. So I got 6 gallons of drinking water, 2/3 of fresh water, full propane, empty tanks, groceries, I'm good to go. Finally ready to head back to camp. Cool. Feels good to have everything all stocked up and empty and ready to just head back to paradise, where I can stay put for 2 weeks if I want. What do you think, Capone? Sound like a plan? I really don't think I would have a problem getting out of here after a couple of days of light rain. The road really isn't that bad. It's pretty solid, but why try if I don't have to? If I can stock up and I don't have anywhere to be, the beauty of my lifestyle, I rarely have anywhere to be, why not just stay put? Coming on one I want to show you. Let me show you this. This was probably the most challenging part. What I've been doing is going around there, but that's really, really deep right there. So I think I'm going to try this side. It's not as deep, and I can actually ride the... I think I can do this. Oh yeah, that's going to be better. Again, key is to go slow. Oh yeah, I think that was better. Ah, much better. Because going on the other side, I actually had to scrape my mirror into that tree. I'm telling you, driving an RV has really taught me how to slow down. I used to be a speed demon. I think even in Matilda. But especially on roads like this, though, you really have to go slow. Because they are really bouncy and bumpy. I did buy plastic bowls today, though, at Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. Because I think I'm just about out of glass bowls. I'm just thinking, you know, bouncing around, things get broken. All right, I'm just about home. Can you see through there? My chairs, that's my camp. Part of the reason I left everything there was because I was able to get level without my levelers, which I always try to do. And I lined up my rug and everything to make it really easy to find my exact spot. So I could just pull right back into the exact same spot and don't have to worry about trying to level. It took me a long time. Well, not too bad on this one. It took me a little while back and forth to get level. And I figured if I can just pull right in to the same spot and be level, that's a bonus. Isn't it beautiful here? Home sweet home. Actually, in here, it's pretty loose. So I would maybe be a little concerned about this in the rain. I don't know if you can tell, it's pretty loose. And you can see my camp. What I did is I lined up the yellow levelers to where I want my tires to go. And hopefully I can just pull right in and be level. That was a nice little quick trip into town, really. Yeah, this is soft. It's sandy, though. All right, I'm gonna turn you off and get parked. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm kind of level. Where are we? You'll see, oh, yeah, there we are. Actually, that's pretty perfect, isn't it? Let me just double check where I am lined up with my markers. Look at that. Wow. I think that's perfect. All right, let me just see where I am front to back. I should be perfect. Perfectly level, almost, sorta, kinda. Oh, puppy's ready to get out. Look at that. That's pretty good. And I think I'm pretty good this way too. Oh yeah, look at that. Awesome. It's always really good when I can get level without having to break out my blocks. All right, all set. I'm ready for the storm. Bring it on. Not too much.